Systems welcomes you to this broadcast of high school volleyball regional semifinals action. We're here at the Thunderdome of Northmont High School, where the Russia Raiders will take on the Fort Laramie Redskins. Tonight's game is brought to you by the following sponsors: Clope Building Products, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sydney Ogles Audiology, NKTelco, Precision Strip, Carriage Works, Cy Schwederman, Minster Bank, Homan Interiors, New Knoxville Supply, Hoagie Lumber, Cargill, Victory Machine, Hometown Opportunity, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Wagner's IGA, Brookside Labs, Forever Fit, Rachel's Cakes, Speedway Lanes, Boimer Construction, The Jewelry Barn, Tom and Jerry's, and Western Ohio Mortgage, here bringing you tonight's regional semifinal volleyball action between the Russia Raiders and the Fort Laramie Redskins. I'm Brandon Coderman. Along with me, my partner in crime tonight, Mr. Jeff Hinchin. And Jeff, a good matchup here. The Shelby County League co-champions facing off for a third time tonight in a rubber match to see who gets to play New Bremen for the right to go to the state tournament at Vandalia Butler High School next week. Yeah, what more could you ask for with that decisive match, if you will, with each team having a win to come down to the regional semifinals to do it. Neutral court. Russia got Fort Laramie early in the season. Fort Laramie returned a favor 3-0 a couple weeks later, but both these teams obviously very good volleyball teams and have kind of probably been looking for this date since the tournament brackets were posted. And yeah, you look on the Russia Raiders, they're led by first team all-county selections Kendall Monin and Ashley Scott. Yeah, they've got some well-represented athletes there. They're good players. Scott, the all-time attack leader, kill leader, if you will, at Russia. Monin, a great libero, really keeps the ball in system for him, lets him go to work on offense. And for the flip side, for the Fort Laramie Redskins, they're led by Shelby County Athletic League Player of the Year, Mackenzie Holscher. The senior getting it done hitting. They also have an all-league player, Maya Maurer, that's a setter, so those combinations work well together. Their defense is good. Maurer does a nice job distributing the ball and putting the ball up there for Holscher. Look for her to get a lot of what we call slide attacks. Maurer throw it behind her head, Holscher will run it down, and she's been very consistent on that this season. So it should be an exciting match. Anxious to get it started and see who's going to move on to the regional championship game. Should be a good one, and we'll go to commercial break here real quick. Come back with the starting lineups here next on NKTelco Sports. Actually,
coaches and athletic administrators at participating schools. Our officials for tonight's game are Steve Beam, R1, Tom Otonero, R2, line judge Steve Spoon, and line judge Jody Nolan. Tonight's game will be replayed by NKTelco Sports on Channel 3 or on HD on Channel 503 Sunday, November 8th at 4 p.m. and Tuesday, November 10th at 8 p.m. The student athlete coaches and officials are guests of the Ohio High School Athletic Association, and you are requested to treat them with respect in keeping with the ideals of good sportsmanship. Now let's meet the coaches who have led their teams in this match, as well as the players for tonight. We will start with the Russia Raiders, who will be the guests on the scoreboard.
back here at the Thunderdome, they're going to skip doing the national anthem, introduce this team as we look at the Russia Raiders and their starters. Number 0, Lindsay Bastano. Number 1, Jillian Chapman. Number 2, Kendall Monin. Number 3, CC Borchers. Number 4, Kate Sherman. Number 5, Maya Monin. Number 6, Lauren Monier. Number 7, Kelby Dosek. Number 8, Lucy Tumbush. Number 9, Bailey Pullman. Number 10, Ashley Scott. Number 11, Simone Putoff. Number 12, Carly Scott. Number 13, Ronnie Poling. Number 14, Corey Gubo. The Raiders are coached by his fifth year at the helm, Aaron Watkins, assisted by Olivia Cummings and David Strunk. And now let's meet the Fort Laramie Redskins. as we pull up their starting lineups here tonight. Riley Heitkamp, Paige Eilerman, Jada Dries, Mackenzie Holscher, Ella Rotterman, Brooke Holdhouse, Grace Rose, Maya Maurer, Ava Grudich, Hannah Rotterman, Jaden Putoff, Summer Hoing, Quinn Schultes, Gloria Oberding, Colleen Brandaway. And they're coached by 14th year head coach John Rogers, who his team's coming off a state runner-up appearance last year. They won the state in 2014. Should be a good one here between the Raiders and the Skins. Let's look to our keys to the game, brought to you by Keyhole Pizza, Jeff.
Well, first we'll take a look at the visitors tonight, the Russia Raiders. They want to serve, receive well. We know that good teams serve aggressive, and they want to get that first touch into their offense and feed their hitters, control the net. That's being good hands on the Fort Loramie attacks. Got to read the ball well. Try to shut down the next opponent there, limit Holscher. She's going to get her swings. How well can you play that slide offense that they're going to probably throw at you? And everyone's going to be on their toes as as Fort Loramie places the ball so well on their offense. For Fort Loramie, they want to be consistent and disciplined. Don't let the game get in ruts. Maintain your consistent composure. That leads into keep your emotions in check. Russia's good. They're somewhat the underdogs. They beat you once, but Fort Loramie's kind of got the upper hand here. You want to make sure you don't let your emotions get out of whack, and touch by touch, similar to what Russia wants to do. Good first touch, get the ball in the system, get a good set, and swing hard. And you're going to have to play your best. Both these teams are going to have to play very well, I should say. We have a great equal competition here tonight. It should be a great match.
Ashley Scott will get the serving underway here for the Raiders, and she lets it fly. Grudich picks it up, sets, goes to Holscher there right in the middle, picked up the Raiders. They'll set up their offense. Maya Monin goes outside to Kate Sherman. It's blocked at the net. So Jada Dries got up there. I don't know who else got up there, but
Holscher and Dries, Jada you mentioned, and Mackenzie Holscher. Holscher averages about a block per set. Dries a little bit under that, but a good start defensively for the Redskins.
There's go to Kate Sherman. It's picked up. Maurer in the middle to Holscher, and Mackenzie Holscher comes into this match with 381 kills.
That's a 4.5 kills per set average, and get on top of the ball here she does, and right about the 10-foot line is where it went down. Good swing.
Jillian Chapman, that's it. Raiders go in the middle to Kate Sherman. That goes right past Riley Heitkamp, and the Raiders get on the board.
I think Heitkamp might have got a touch on that ball possibly. Nonetheless, it was a kill for Kate Sherman. 3.6 kills per set. A very good 338 hitting average for the 6'1" sophomore. So a lot of years of volleyball left for Kate Sherman.
And there's the Raider block. Kate Sherman and Bailey Pullman combined for the block there. And we're knotted up at 2.
Mentioned Sherman's attacking ability. Here, her and Bailey Pullman tag team together. Sherman averages 0.7 and Pullman 0.6 blocks per set.
Maya Maurer goes outside to the senior Jaden Putoff off the block. Monin scoots it over. Maurer outside to Holscher, hard hit. Raiders get kind of a free ball there. Monin tips it over. Redskins reset the attack. A dink denied at the net. Kate Sherman with a solo block.
Well, Sherman's had her calls on all 3 Russia Raider points. A kill and 2 blocks. 1 solo and then 1 assisted. The last one there, the solo one on a soft touch by Holscher.
293 kills for Kate coming into this match. The soft serve goes to Holscher, and that's just long. Scott was lucky she avoided it. Loramie wants a touch, and I don't think they're going to get it.
It went long and evidently no touch, as again, there's a slide offense that Fort Loramie runs so well, especially with Holscher. You'll see Dries probably do it some when she rotates to the front, but Holscher just misses, and Russia, their 4-2 lead.
Raiders on a 4-0 run to make it a 5-0 run. Jillian Chapman with the ace there, and the Raiders up 5-2 on our first National Bank first scoreboard.
For Chapman, now 21 service aces on a season, 86% server, and again a 5-0 run, so a good answer after a somewhat of a slow start or a good beginning for the Redskins.
Tape shot picked up, gonna have to be free balled over by Heitkamp.
Good job by Shoulders to pick that tough serve up.
Raiders going kind of a slide play, and it hits the tape, I believe.
I think it was a block, I thought.
I don't know. It's tape if we get a good replay of it.
I think it was Maurer and Holscher.
We get a good replay. It slid off the, yep.
So put off to serve.
Chapman picks it up. Monin in the middle to Sherman. Through the blockers, Kate Sherman off to a red hot start here.
Yeah, just a sophomore for Sherman, so a big time game, and the youngster coming up big so far. 2 kills and 2 blocks here. 4 of the 6 points coming through her hands.
Libero Kendall Monin in service, 36 aces for the senior who eclipsed 1,000 digs this year, and Mackenzie Holscher on cue there again with another kill.
Holscher now equals somewhat what Sherman's doing. Holscher now with 2 kills and also 2 blocks. So she has had her hands in all of the Fort Loramie points.
Aforementioned Holscher back in service, a future Findlay Oiler. Monin goes outside to Sherman and just a little long.
Well, she smoked that. It didn't miss by much, but that was well struck. A lot of power from the right front out of from Kate Sherman.
Raiders lead 6-5 on our First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Holscher trying to nod that number back up at 6, and she will with an ace there.
Again, the hat trick now. She's got a couple kills, a service ace, and a couple blocks. All 3 offensive categories. Holscher filling it up as usual. That gives her 50 aces on the season and a very good 95% serving percentage.
Chapman handles it. We'll go outside. Cece Borchers on the tip, picked up by Quinn Schultes. In the middle, Hannah Rotterman. Dug out by the Raiders. They're going to free ball it over. A good opportunity for the Redskins to get in system. They'll call Summer Hoing's number, and Summer Hoing, the freshman, hits it just a little long.
Went down the line, but couldn't bring it in play, and a good job defensively for the Raiders avoiding contact.
See the call there. I think
bang, bang.
Yeah, bang, bang play there. Now Simone Putoff in service for the Raiders. She has 37 aces on the season for the sophomore. Serve moves just a little. They'll go outside. They'll call Summer Hoing's number, try to redeem herself. Can't quite get it. The Raiders go outside. Cece Borchers hits it flat-footed.
Riley Heitkamp, good super play, picking it up.
Ashley Scott with the bullet of a kill there. Comes in with 279 kills on the year.
Take a good look at here, Brandon. Again, for Scott, only 5'8", but able to get on top of it and bring some power. Boy, well hit ball. You mentioned the kills. That's good for a 3.4 average per set. Very good hitter for Scott. Also very good 293 hitting percentage.
Pulling off the blockers, picked up nicely by Putoff. Raiders are just going to have to free ball it over, though. Loramie, a great opportunity here in the middle. Hannah Rotterman, picked up there. Good play by Loramie. Summer Hoing off the blockers. They're going to call him in the net. Point for the Raiders. Great perseverance there by the Raiders, but also great defense by the Redskins as well there. As we thought they might have had a termination block there.
Some pretty hard hit balls being picked up defensively by both teams. A lot of action so far here, and we're only in game number 1.
Hoing with a good hit. The Raiders just able to pick it up. Loramie with another good opportunity here. Quick set in the middle. Hannah Rotterman, and nice play by the senior Hannah Rotterman.
Boy, the Redskins needed something, and they finally do get it. A kill from Rotterman, and boy, both teams have had to work their tail off to get the points, if you will. There's been a lot of aggressive volleys and good energy so far here. And again, we're just the first third, if you will, of game number 1.
Maya Maurer comes in. She has over 2,000 set assists. She's going to Findlay as well. Raiders give the ball to Ashley Scott, and that ball finds the back line, finds Holscher out of position there.
Well, Scott, we saw her hit with power earlier. This time just finding the spot, knows the right back corner is open, and defensively not much you can do unless you guess right. And Scott was able to put it there.
Maya Monin in now to serve. The Redskins go outside to Jada Dries. They're going to call the Raiders in the net there. That will be on number 7, Kelby Dosak, another sophomore who just entered into the lineup for the Raiders.
Junior Jada Dries records the kill. She averages 2 per set and a very good 254 hitting percentage.
That'll put in Grace Rose, senior defensive specialist and a very good server, and the lead ace getter for the Redskins. And Cece Borchers will be credited with an attack error there as that goes in the net.
Borcher is just a sophomore. Again, played some big minutes or big points last year as a freshman. And we'll say that routine a lot here, Brandon. A lot of underclassmen played last year for Coach Watkins. A lot of making big plays as underclassmen this year.
And there's another kill there by Ashley Scott, her third of set 1.
Well, Scott definitely not an underclassman anymore. She went through those days, if you will, but now a senior trying to advance her team onto the championship game of the regionals. Her third kill, as you mentioned here in game number 1.
A 4-year starter and the first Raider in history to eclipse 1,000 kills. Jada Dries pushes the ball over the net.
Again, drew the Raiders close to the net with the first touch, if you will, drew the ball close, and Dries able to tap it over and get the kill, her second here in her basically past 2 attempts.
Ava Grudich in to serve. Maya Manin will set it in the middle for Kelby Dosek, and that's a kill for Kelby Dosek. Hasn't got much playing time this year. It's kind of increased there towards the end of the year for another sophomore.
Yeah,
been mostly featured on the JV team.
Took advantage of her opportunity. Just her 24th kill, now 25 on the season. Has played in 28 sets.
Jaden Putoff trying to get a diagonal shot there. Can't make it over the net. The Raiders up 13-10 here in set 1. Winner plays New Bremen for a right to be in the state Final 4 next weekend at Vandalia Butler High School. Scott. And they're going to Redskins go outside. Jada Dries picked up nicely by the Raiders. Dumped away by Putoff, picked up by Kendall Mon, and Bailey Pullman has to hit it flat-footed. Maurer calls Dries' number. That sails long across the end line. Coach John Rogers signals timeout. We'll take one with them. We'll come back next here on NKTelco Sports.
Kemmler Orthopedic Center is focused on a personalized, caring approach to treat all aspects of orthopedics, including total joint replacement, shoulder reconstruction, stem cell injections, and more. Dr. James Kemmler and Jed Cooney, certified PA, are dedicated to providing the best orthopedic care in the Grand Lake region. Kemmler Orthopedic Center has offices located in Salina and Van Wert, along with extended evening hours. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-586-5760.
Back here at the Thunderdome here at Northmont High School, the Russia Raiders lead the Fort Laramie Redskins 14-10 here in set number 1, Jeff.
They've been doing it very cleanly, too. Just 2 attack errors by Russia. They've played some great defense, and they've just kept the ball alive. And it's Fort Laramie that's had the 5 mistakes, 4 attacking errors, and a ball handling error. So just a 4-point game, but these contests are so close. You are almost splitting hairs to try to find a difference between the 2.
And the ball stays in there for Mackenzie Holscher, a big point. That's what Coach Rogers wanted off the timeout. Let's get a good replay here.
Good attack point. Holscher, her 3rd kill of game 1. And again, every time you call a timeout, you want something positive to happen following it, and the Redskins get that.
And there's the serve sails a little long there for Dries as she'll exit out of the game in favor of Quinn Schultes in the John Rogers lineup.
You hate to give the point back that quickly if you're the Redskins, but they serve aggressive and they tried to find the line, if you will, and just sailed out of bounds. And so the Russia Raiders dodged that momentum building opportunity for the Redskins and get the ball right back, but
trade the blow again.
Right back.
The Raiders are at the top of their rotation with Chapman serving, and she sails that one long.
Each team here, these 2 service aces, the first serving mistakes of game number 1.
Jaden Putoff now in service, another senior. This is a very senior-heavy team for Coach Rogers. Many of them played on that state runner-up team last year. Raiders go outside. Bailey Pullman, that sails long. Raiders claiming there was a touch.
It was out. I just didn't see a touch. Again, I think it's hard to tell when you're not really watching it. So hitting error just misses by Pullman, though.
Redskins close the gap within 2. Maya Manin goes outside to Kate Sherman, and the slide play doesn't work out for the Raiders. The Redskins within 1.
Good run of offense here after each team traded service errors. It's Fort Laramie has now come back with consecutive serves, and more importantly, then follow the consecutive points and have drawn back within 1.
Raiders getting their offense. Bailey Pullman denied at the net. A reset. Mackenzie Holscher puts that one away, and we're tied back up at 15 on our First National Bank Think First scoreboard.
Holscher active at the net, gets the touch back, and then on the overplay, if you will, records her 4th kill and just was relentless there at the net. Good play by Holscher.
Redskins on a 4-0 run, looking to take the lead back. Maya Monin chases that one down. Kate Sherman gonna have to hit it over. A little bit of a lollipop. They go to Holscher on that patent slide play.
Nice touch by Pullman and Sherman.
And there's a block at the net. Maya Monin and Kate Sherman assist and tag team there for the block to give the Raiders the lead back.
Again, we'll watch it here as Sherman was up there. You said it was with Monin, right?
Yep, Maya Monin and Kate Sherman there.
Gotcha. That's 3 blocks from Sherman already here in game number 1.
Maya Monin set in the middle to Kate Sherman. Dug out Summerhoing. Maurer sets in the middle for Holscher. That sails long. The Raiders reclaim a 2-point lead.
5 attacking errors committed against the Redskins. Russia has committed 4 attack errors, so number kind of high for both these teams here early, about midway through this game number 1.
Quinn Schultz has placed the serve nicely. Redskins go outside. Summerhoing, but that sails long. 18-15 Raider lead and a 3-point run for them.
Good bounce back by Russia now after Fort Loramie made a nice run to tie it up. Now Russia a little bit of momentum, and serving again is their libero, Kendall Monin.
Monin serve played well by Grudich. Redskins go outside. Summerhoing dug out Kendall Monin. To her sister Maya Monin, over to Kate Sherman. The Redskins can't get it over in 3 hits. Point Raiders.
Well struck ball by Kate Sherman. Quinn Schultz able to get a hand on it and then ultimately came back to her in a wild scramble, but give the kill to Kate Sherman.
Monin in service, and she sails that one long. Good play there by Riley Heitkamp.
Good talk. You heard a number of Redskin defenders yelling out.
Mackenzie Holscher, the Shelby County League Player of the Year, back into service. A 4-year starter for Coach John Rogers' squad, and 2-time Shelby County Player of the Year. Raiders go into Kate Sherman, and she gets it through the double door block. Kill for Kate Sherman.
Good arm swing for Sherman, and again, muscled it through there. And she exits the game, number 4 does, with 4 kills in game number 1.
Simone put off into serve. Maurer jump set, Hannah Rotterman off the blocks. Monin in the middle to Ashley Scott, and can't quite catch up to it as Riley Heitkamp. Raiders have a 5-point lead. Coach John Rogers wants a timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be back here next on NKTelco Sports.
Clopay Building Products, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road CDLA driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package, is an equal opportunity employer, and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopaydoor.com/careers.
Back here at the Thunderdome on this Grand Lake Health Systems production of NKTelco Sports, the Russia Raiders lead the Fort Loramie Redskins 21-16 here, and a good display of offense and defense by the Raiders here early on, Jeff.
They've just been going out a little bit more aggressively, and they've been making some good contact. Their defense has been very good as well, so it's, you know, 2 great teams we expected right now. It's just Russia making a few more positive plays. They've blocked a little bit better. Both teams are getting some hands on the ball, but Russia's come up with more termination blocks so far, and just 4 points away are the Raiders from kind of earning a hard-fought game number 1.
The Redskins certainly not out of this yet. CC Borchers outside, the ball's dug out. Maurer tips it over. Ashley Scott puts that ball away. Ashley Scott, first team All-County, first team District 9.
What a volley, and boy, Scott, only 5'8", she jumps well and really can hit it diagonally and hit it across her body there. Well struck ball.
And a much needed momentum swing there for Fort Loramie as Simone Putoff, another sophomore, sends that one into the net.
3rd service error against the Raiders in game 1. Fort Loramie right now just with a 1 service mistake.
Maya Maurer back into serve. Like you said, she eclipsed 2,000 set assist, which is a remarkable standard for anyone.
93.5% server on the season with 29 service aces is Maurer.
Chapman plays that ball nicely. Raiders go outside to Scott, and that finds the back line. And the Raiders 2 points away from taking set one.
Ashley Scott, her 6th kill of the set. Again, we mentioned earlier, she's had a bunch on the season, a 3.4 per set average, and a very good .293 hitting percentage.
Good knuckleball serve there by Monin. The Redskins just going to have to hit this one flat-footed. Monin is going to be called for the lift there. That was a tough second hit for Maya Monin to get up to, and a good call there by the up judge on the lift.
And you mentioned off air a while back, you said those setters are about like offensive linemen. You can't get away with anything. You mishandle a ball, it's a mishandled ball. Offensive linemen put their hands on the shoulder pads or something, they're called for holding. So they're always in the, they've got to do it very good, and that was a tough ball to handle. She got called for it, but she couldn't do it cleanly.
Nice dig there by Holscher, but the Redskins are going to free ball it over to the Raiders. Maya Monin going to call Cece Borcher's number. Can the Redskins pick it up? They can. Jada Dries sends it into the net. The Raiders on the verge of taking set one.
Again, nice volley. Rushi kept it alive, forced, in this case, the Redskins to commit their 7th attack error and set point for the Raiders.
Cece Borcher's in to serve. Monin goes outside. Jaden put off the blocks. The Redskins recover. They'll reset. Tough ball for Jada Dries to set up to. That sails long. Raiders take set. Oh, they're going to call a Raider in the net. They're going to call a Raider in the net. They're going to talk to Maya Maurer, and the Redskins still alive.
We'll give Dries the kill then. That's her 3rd. I think all 3 of her kills have been also net violations on the Raiders trying to defend her.
And Jada Dries been playing since she was a freshman. We'll get a look at our Winter Quality Meets replay there. Let's see on the down. That was a close call.
Maybe there was some contact there. Now, tough break for the Raiders and a break for the Redskins try to stay alive.
Bailey Pullman can't quite put that ball away. It's 24-20 now.
We'll give the blocks there to Dries, and Holscher. Appeared that there was contact. Dries, her 2nd block, and for Holscher, her 3rd of game number 1, and Redskins staying alive.
They just need one more to finish it off. They'll try to call their A1 and Ashley Scott. Bailey Pullman tries to put it away. Good defense, Redskins. Holscher puts it away. Redskins still alive, and they're taking advantage of that call there.
Yeah, you wonder if this game, there's still a ways to go for the Redskins as Holscher gets her 5th, but Rushi thought they had it. And then the call on the net gave the ball and the point to the Raiders, or to the Redskins.
Raiders going to go to Ashley Scott, their A1, and that ends set one, 25-21. The Raiders take it. We'll head to commercial break, come back with set 2 here on NKTelco Sports.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Allglaze and Sydney Audiology are committed to providing the most advanced and affordable hearing care solutions.
Did you know that more and more insurances are offering coverage for hearing aids and that we are the most comprehensive provider in the area?
Because we want to serve all in our community, we partner with agencies such as Medicaid, OOD, Sertoma, and most recently the VA, helping our veterans find local solutions to their problems.
Don't leave unused benefits on the table this year. Call us today to see if you qualify.
Back here at the Thunderdome here at Northmont High School, the Rushi Raiders take set 1 from the LORAMIE Redskins, 25-21. And Coach Aaron Watkins was quoted in saying before the beginning of this season that he was very impressed by his young team last year, taking the LORAMIE Redskins to 4 sets in the regional finals before the Redskins went on to be Division IV state runners-up, and he took that as a positive that they could compete with this team, and they end up taking set 1 here in the regional semifinals, Jeff.
Well, they definitely played very well for a group of a lot of underclassmen, and you add in Scott, obviously a very good senior, but a great battle. It was a 4-point deficit. Both teams made some runs. It was just Russia played better. It seemed like Russia was more aggressive as far as being able to go at it with full swings, and they prevailed. They outkilled Fort Loramie 12-9. Each team had a service ace, and each team came up with 3 termination blocks. Fort Loramie had one more mistake, if you will, than the Raiders. So there's your, again, a difference of just 4 points. The Raiders hold on and had some really nice defensive plays, I thought, to keep the ball alive and able to get into offense a little bit more often. And leading the way for the Raiders was their A1, you call her, the senior, the only 5'8" for a hitter in this level with good blocking, just 5 feet 8 inches tall, but getting it done is Ashley Scott with 7 kills in game 1. Kate Sherman had 4. And for the Fort Loramie Redskins, 6-foot senior Kenzie Holscher had 5 to lead the Redskins. And a very good set number 1 battle as 25-21 was the final score.
Big time players got to come up in big time moments for sure, Jeff. And Ada Grudich will get us underway here in set 2. Raiders going to go outside to Kate Sherman, and a bullet off the sophomore's hands, approaching 300 kills on the season.
Sherman averaging 3.6 kills per set, a .338 hitting percentage, and like I said, everything was right in rhythm there, and really you can just see the tempo when it goes bang, bang, smack. You know they've got it together, and those are tough to stop with a velocity that Sherman can hit it.
And Coach Aaron Watkins told me he saw a lot of improvement out of Kate Sherman prior to this season. They're just going to touch on Dreese's attack, and Sherman sends it right in the net. We're not back up at 1.
We talk her up a little bit, and she catches the top of the tape, but no, she's a very fine volleyball player. Again, 6'1", lengthy, strong, and can move, so a lot of upside in Kate Sherman.
Bears will call on Sherman's number again, and she redeems herself right out of that middle hitter position.
Hit the last one in the net, came right back like no worries, and sometimes that's a sign of someone that's not sure. They'll soft touch it, or you just can tell there was no holding back there. Sherman went hard at it, records her 2nd kill of game 2.
Monin gets it over. Maurer, nice serve, sets up Mackenzie Holscher. Defense creates offense there. A great play by the Loramie Redskins.
You said it the best. The offense for Fort Loramie just kept the ball alive. Defensively is what the Raiders could do, and the overpass gave Holscher her 6th kill of the match. Remember, she had 5 in game number 1, gets her first one there in game 2.
Jaden put off with the jump serve. Maya Monin again calls Kate Sherman's number, and easy does it there for number 4, Kate Sherman.
Well, the middle, she can go right, left, or down, or right, left. Had 3 options. She chose to hit it across her body, and again, the pounding effort she gave it, the velocity she hit it with really kind of was a big momentum boost on a wall-struck volleyball.
Simone put off in service. Redskins get back into their system. Summer Hoying hits it right off the top, actually off the blockers. Hoying through the blockers, well kept alive there by Kendall Mon, and she's going to have to free ball it over flat-footed. Good opportunity for the Redskins. They'll go to their A1, Mackenzie Holscher, but she flies it long.
Well, again, defense wins that battle as Fort Loramie went on the attack. Monin had some great saves, but then result was a hitting error by the Redskins.
Redskins go outside. Summer Hoying, dug out. Kendall Monin, she'll have to free ball it over flat-footed. Good opportunity for the Redskins. They're going to call Holscher's number off the tip, and another kill for Mackenzie Holscher.
2 in set number 2, and boy, Fort Loramie has to work for their points. Again, Kendall Monin, some great saves there defensively, as Fort Loramie's been bringing some well-struck balls at the Raiders, and they've done a nice job getting a hand on them. That one never went.
That Raiders got away with the call there, but it doesn't matter.
Ball never lies, I guess. Says,
yep.
I didn't think Ashley Scott's first attack made the cross tape.
It didn't.
Obviously, the second one did not. So all evens out, 4-4 the score.
Yep. She got away with one, but it didn't matter anyway. Like you said, Jeff, ball doesn't lie, and Holscher trying to give her team the lead. Knotted up at 4 here. Raiders kind of been out of system these past few times. Credit Loramie. They'll go outside to Summer Hoying, and that ball flies long. Raiders back on top at 5-4.
Hoying with, again, good rhythm, good tempo, but just could not find the end line, if you will. And 2 hitting errors so far in game number 2 for the Redskins.
Kelby Dosek, another sophomore, enters the lineup for the Raiders. Quick set in the middle, Hannah Rotterman, dug out nicely by the setter, Maya Monin. Cece Borchers hits it flat-footed, dug out Holscher. They'll go outside, they'll call Hoing's number again. And that sails long, another attack error for the Redskins.
Again, it's just Russia right now keeping the ball alive, and Fort Loramie not able to finish it here these last couple points and a couple hitting errors. They haven't missed by much, but got to get them in, and Russia's done a nice job defending the attacks. Another touchback to the Redskins side.
Simone put off. Maya Monin to Ashley Scott, and the Raiders are up 7-4.
Well, the Raiders really finding the openings, this time off a deflection. You know, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, and you know, went through a wall there, but off of a hand and directionally landed where no Redskin defender was at.
Redskins in their offense. Hannah Rotterman dug out Maya Monin. Cece Borcher's going to try to hit this shot diagonally. Picked up well by the Redskins. Summer Hoing off the blocks. The third hit. Redskins going to have to hit it flat-footed. Simone put off right there. Maya Monin hits that close to the net. The Raiders reset. Kendall Monin outside to her neighbor, Cece Borchers. Maya Monin going to push it over. Holscher plays it well. Quick set middle. Rotterman dug out Kelby Dosek. The Raiders keep it alive. Free ball it over. Hannah Rotterman dug out. What a great rally by both these teams. Kelby Dosek sends that ball right in the net, though. Point Fort Loramie.
Boy, a long volley, and again, just great defensive effort. And unfortunately ends on an attack error by the Raiders, but what a volley, a lot of good plays.
That's going to send in Ronnie Poling, a freshman in the lineup, her sister Larissa. A very good player at Rouge. She plays currently at Wright State, a redshirt freshman. Maya Monin goes outside. Ashley Scott dug out well by the libero Heitkamp. Summer Hoing, her hits dug out. Kendall Monin, they'll go outside again to the freshman. Poling denied right at the net. Summer Hoing and Hannah Rotterman there, tag team on the block.
Well, for Hoyne, the freshman, and Rotterman, the senior, they do a good job forming a good wall, getting their hands across the net, pushing it down on the Raiders side. And boy, what a start to game number 2. That service error will give the point to the Raiders. But you know, there's been a lot of action so far, Brandon. Look up, it's only like 6-8, or in this case 8-6.
Long way to go.
Yes, and a lot of every point is so well earned for the most part. It's
well put.
Nothing easy.
And a nice kill by Summer Hoing. She finally hits pay dirt there, and a little relief there for the freshman.
That's one of the like one and dones that we've seen here. I don't have a way to keep track of that, but a lot of times there's a volley before a point is scored. Fort Loramie got it basically on their first rotation there. Bump set, hammer, and Summer Hoing, who averages just under 2 kills a set, gets her first of the match with that one.
Grace Rosen service 52 aces for the senior DS. A tight set there.
Nice play by Scott to keep it in play.
Raiders tonight at the net. Jerice trying to hit it over, picked up by the center, Monin. Monin will try to assist it to her cousin Ashley. It's dug out. Holscher to Maya Maurer trying to get the kill. I believe that hit the tape, even though Bailey Pullman was going up for the block.
They really got out of whack there. Maurer had to take the first one, so Holscher steps in to bump set the second one back to Maurer. And her attack never really got in good rhythm and results in the 9th Raider point.
9-7 Raiders. They won set 1, 25-21. Quick set in the middle. Rotterman pushes that one away. A nice play by Hannah Rotterman. Comes into the match with 122 kills on the season. As we take a look at a winner quality
nice
replay.
Play again. First touch, you know, our first volley, or first I should say possession, they score on it. So Raiders never get a chance to go to offense, and bang, bang, bang. Rotterman averaging 1.7 kills per set. A very good .321 hitting percentage.
There's go outside Kate Sherman. She's back in the lineup. Makes her presence known. The second team all-league selection.
4-4-4. Number 4 kills in game 1. Number 4 with 4 kills here in game 2. And has hit some really hard-driven attacks for the Raiders. And she's a foe you like to, an enemy player, if you will, that you like to get your hands on the ball at the net, but she makes it difficult to do that.
Jada Drees with a booming kill there. Nice play by the junior.
one of her rare times where she's been able to attack it with a lot of velocity. Some of her kills early in game 3 were soft touches, but actually drew the Raiders into the net. This time, no doubt on the attack, but her serve goes long.
That'll have Dries go out in favor of Quinn Schultes. The Redskins this year also playing without Ava Schultes, Quinn's sister, who tore her ACL in set 1 of the first game of the year against St. Henry. A big blow for the Redskins attack. And there's Kendall Monin, gets her 37th ace of the year for the senior libero, who eclipsed 1,000 digs. And we have a timeout. We'd like to keep it here and thank some of our sponsors. They are Clopay Building Products, Precision Strip, Carriage Works, Cy Schriederman, The Minster Bank, Home and Interiors, New Knoxville Supply, Hoagie Lumber, Cargill, Victory Machine, Hometown Opportunity, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Wagner's IGA, Brookside Labs, Forever Fit, Rachel's Cakes, Speedway Lanes, Boimer Construction, The Jewelry Barn, Tom and Jerry's and Western Ohio Mortgage. Our scoreboard is brought to you by First National Bank. Keys to the game are brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. Replay of Winners Meets. Starting lineup, Sydney Agle's Audiology. Play of the game, which Jeff and I will select later, is it will be brought to you by NKTelco. And Jeff, this is the Shelby County League. You know, I know you're from the MAC. I'm from the Shelby County League, and I've been in this Russia LORAMIE rivalry before, and it's always gritty down to the end, and this game's far from over.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, it's a classic matchup between the co-champs, and that's kind of, you know, I'm glad to see where we're at here. Obviously, they'd like to meet a little bit later in the tournament, but boy, what a stage for them to kind of square off for the 3rd time. A lot on the line as, again, defensively, Russia keeping alive, but put off there. I should say, LORAMIE then kept the ball alive, and I believe it was put off with the throw down. Take another look at this volley here.
And that's a big swing of momentum. You think the Raiders are up 4 there, and Jaden Putoff puts that one away. And she goes back into service. They trail by 2. Maya Monin in the middle, Kate Sherman, and she puts that one away. That ball flies up to us near in the track.
Again, well struck. Sherman is strong, and then you add her 6'1" frame, so able to get on top of it and pound it down. And those are tough to defend unless you hit it squarely. Most of the times, the attacker is going to win.
Maya Monin on the patented slide play to Holscher. And a nice kill there for the future Findlay Oiler.
That goes through Simone Putoff's hands. There was a chance if Putoff could have ducked, it might have carried long. But again, when you hit those shots that hard, right at someone's eyes or their face, it's tough to react quick enough to get out of the way. But a big swing and resulting kill for Holscher.
Maya Monin goes outside. Ashley Scott rejected. Redskins have a good opportunity. Maurer dug out.
Nice play by Kendall Monin.
Redskins set up in their attack. They'll call Hannah Rotterman's number, and Hannah Rotterman, the senior, delivers, gets the Redskins back within 1 point.
Rotterman now with 2 kills in game number 2, and a good spot there, hit it diagonally, and the Raiders couldn't get a square contact on it. And that kill now brings the Redskins back to within 1.
Holscher back in the serve, looking to tie the game up at 13. Kendall Monin, get it over to Ashley Scott. The Raiders lucky enough to get it over. It's a free ball attempt. Rotterman denied at the net, but the Redskins can reset, and it's going to be a lift.
Good net play by the Raiders on that wild scramble. They free balled it over, and the Redskins went quick. Good defense by the Raiders to touch it back. End result is LORAMIE mishandles the second touch, and the 14th point belongs to the Raiders.
And there's an ace there by Maya Monin. Very good server. She's has over 1,700 set assists, is only a sophomore, on pace to shatter the school record if she can stay healthy next year in her junior year. And the Raiders up by 3. Holscher from the back row gets it through the double door block. And a good kill there by number 6, Mackenzie Holscher.
Got it through a block and also through the top of the tape as a hard-driven attack again by Holscher. You see her, she left behind the 10-foot line, and 50-50 ball there when it hits the tape, able enough momentum, if you will, to carry it over and drop on the Raiders side.
Carly Scott, another freshman, checks in the lineup for the Raiders. Maya Maurer back in the serve. It's a good serve. And the Raiders just gonna have to free ball it over. Credit a nice serve by Maya Maurer. Just looking to get the set assist, gives it out to Jada Dries. Played well by the Raiders. They're gonna have to free ball it over though. Good opportunity. Hannah Rotterman off the blocks. and they're going to call the Raiders in the net.
Rowderman records her third kill as the Raiders a little too close to the net. Somebody was in it.
Maurer looking to nod this thing back up at 15. Raiders took set one 25-21. The winners get the New Bremen Cardinals here on Saturday. And Maya Maurer ties us back up at 15.
First ace of the match for the setter. Maurer now has 30 aces on the season, serving at 93.5% from beyond the service line.
Maurer looking to give her team the lead, and they're trying to knot it up at a set apiece. Maurer takes a deep breath. Her jump serve from the back row. Dugout put off. Maya Monin in the middle to Ashley Scott. Haven't called her name much, but she delivers.
Had a big game number one, Ashley Scott did, with 7 kills. That one is her second, so it gives her 9 in the match, but yeah, haven't really.
Yeah, in the second set, yeah.
Haven't seen much of her, but Kate Sherman's played a nice game number 2 with 5 kills, and it's been the story so far for the Raiders.
Raiders get the ball in their offense. Scott, nice dig out by Riley Heitkamp, and there's a lift on Maya Maurer. It was tight to the net, a tough play for Maurer there, and she gets called for the lift.
Did Scott hit that one, Ashley Scott?
Yeah,
I'm gonna give
Ashley
her the
Scott
kill
did, yep.
because Fort Laramie really didn't handle it cleanly. It led to the air, but to give the kill to Ashley Scott.
Summer Hoying at the net,
But
deflected
Raiders
off the
have done
blocks.
a nice job touching.
Net presence tonight for the Raiders has been a strong suit.
They've got their hands on a number of Fort Laramie attacks, and
Borchers, good serve at the net. The
Boy,
Redskins going to be able to get it over, though.
nice play by Hannah Rowderman on that attack by Scott.
Freshman Carly Scott just hits it wide. And no, they're going to call it, nope, the down judge is going to call a touch there. Give freshman Carly Scott the kill. A momentum swing there. And
Scott's played in 49 sets. Let's take a look at it here. She's played in 49 of the 82.
And the Raiders catch a break. That's what it is in tournament, catching breaks, and Hannah Rotterman with another kill. She's played that middle position very well this year.
She's done a nice game number 2 performance as far as kills. That's her 4th.
The Redskins going to need Grace Rose to get on a little bit of a serving run, and no one better to. 52 aces this year for the senior. Nice serve here, dug out well by Kendall Monin. Tight set towards the net, and a mistake there by Maya Monin.
Doesn't make many mistakes, does Maya Monin. 5'7", just a sophomore. But that does give the Redskins a 2-point, or lets them come within 2 in a touchy spot here as we're nearing that final 5 or 6 points of the set.
Raiders go out to Carly Scott. Raiders reset the offense. Bailey Pullman hits it long. The Redskins back within a point.
Well, this is going to be a very touchy situation. Coach Watkins will take a timeout.
And we'll take it with them. We'll be back here next on NKTelco Sports.
Hello, New Bremen. I'm Matt Everidge with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your cable, telephone, and internet services.
Hey, Minster. This is Nate Henry with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your existing cable TV, internet, and phone service.
Hey, New Knoxville. I am Wesley Meyer at NKTelco. We are here for you and your customer service needs.
Hey, Maria Stein. I'm Ken with NKTelco, and we are here for you with hometown pride.
Back here at the Thunderdome on this Green Lake Health Systems production of high school volleyball regional action from the Thunderdome in Northmont High School. Jeff Hinch and my color commentary, Brandon Coberman here, bringing you the play-by-play. And it's a tight set number 2 here, 19-18. Here it's going to come down to who gets on a run here.
Yeah, basically that's what it is. It's you battle early on, you give up some points, you get some points, but now you're down to the final 6 for the Raiders, so 7 for the Redskins. Every point or mistake is amplified here this late in the contest.
Scott sails it long, and we're knotted back up at 19.
That's 5 attack errors for the Raiders in game number 2. That equals Fort Laramie's attacking errors. And again, an even match or an even set game number 2, 19 all. It's been back and forth. Each team has made a couple-point run here or there, but definitely crunch time now as we enter the final 6 points.
It's a 4-point run here for the Redskins. Grace Rose looking to give her team the upper hand. She's done a nice job serving, getting the Raiders out of system. Ashley Scott's ball's dug out nicely by Maya Maurer. Jada Drees on the outside, dug out Maya Monin. Carly Scott chases that long. Free balled over, great opportunity for the Redskins. Maurer, Drees, double door block. They'll go to Holscher, who hits it flat-footed. Monin to Scott, and it's dug out. We got a great volley here. Outside, Drees, dug out, put off, and the Redskins have the lead.
What a battle. Good volley. You mentioned it a couple times. Just have to sit back and appreciate what you're seeing here. It's not that easy, and these teams are doing it well. It ends with a Jada Drees kill, her 5th of the match, her 2nd of game number 2.
Both sides on their feet, and well so. That serve is nicely done, and Maya Monin tries to catch the Redskins napping, can't quite do it. Raiders catch up to the ball, but they're going to have to free ball it over. Another great opportunity for the Redskins, getting the Raiders out of system. Roderman, middle, point. Fort Laramie, nice play, Hannah Roderman.
Roderman has a nice swing. She really went directionally or diagonally. Watch it here out of the middle. Really, last couple times it's cut it hard, trying to find that opening, and that one drops. Her 5th kill, Brandon, of game number 2, and the senior not going away quietly.
And we'd like to let you know that NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of high school football on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503. You can catch the replays Sunday, November 8th at 4 p.m. and Tuesday, November 10th at 8 p.m. And you can also watch more games on demand through our YouTube, Facebook page, and at nktelco.com/sports. And you can subscribe to some of our games. You can see some of them that we've played throughout the season if you want to watch a specific game that we've done. But Fort Laramie on a 6-point run here, looking good.
Yeah, it is. That run late in the game you mentioned earlier, it's going to be come down to who makes the runs late. Well, right now, you mentioned Fort Laramie, is it a 6-0 run?
Yeah, 6-0
so
run.
19-15.
Yeah.
And so give credit to the Redskins, and they've battled back. They've eliminated some of their mistakes, and they've earned some hard-earned points with some extended volley action by both teams.
Again, great serving by Grace Rose. Keeps the Raiders out of system. Redskins go outside. Putoff's going to have to hit it flat-footed. Raiders going to try to call Carly Scott's number. Pullman tries to put it away, finds the back line. Bailey Pullman with a big kill.
5'10" junior breaks the run of offense for Fort Laramie, and boy, a couple good attacks there, and Pullman, I won't say hit it 100% crisply, but got enough on it and dropped it right inside the back line for her 1st kill of the match.
Ashley Scott puts it in. Kate Sherman back in the lineup. Big rotation swing for the Raiders. Off the double door block. It's Kate Sherman and Bailey Pullman that combine and knot us back up at 21.
Good plays there by Bailey Pullman, helping the Raiders here. The last 2 points have come with her attack and a block assist with her and Kate Sherman to tie it up.
Scott sends the ball over. Maurer sets middle. Drees lift. On Maya Maurer, a rare mistake for a very good setter. Raiders on a 3-point run, up 1.
Well, the timeout by Coach Watkins went on a 3-0 run for his team. We'll see if Coach Rogers will use his final timeout here if the Redskins can't come up with a point.
And Ashley Scott serves up an ace. The Raiders up 23-21. Coach Rogers calls the timeout. We'll take one with them. We'll be back here next on NKTelco Sports.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
And back here on this Green Lake Health Systems production of NKTelco Sports, 23-21. Raiders lead the Redskins. Raiders were up 19-15, a string of 6 straight points by the Redskins and a string of 4 straight points that the Raiders are on before Coach Rogers called a timeout. Let's see what the Redskins can do off the timeout. Put off, pushes it over. Monin goes out. Scott from the 10-foot line. And nobody gets the second. The Raiders are within 1 point from taking set number 2.
Boy, Scott hit it with authority from beyond the 10-foot line. And again, she's done this more than once in her career. She's very confident in her attacking.
Holscher from the 10-foot line and keeps the Redskins alive. Mackenzie Holscher, the Shelby County Player of the Year.
Speaking of confidence, back-to-back Player of the Year probably, or in the Shelby County League. Holscher from an awkward approach, able to hammer her 10th kill down, keep her team alive, and Holscher now rotates to the front row.
Grudich in the back row trying to keep her team alive, the senior. Raiders go outside to Kate Sherman, dug out nicely by the Redskin defense. Jada Drees through the blockers and keeps her team alive. Great play by the Redskins.
Drees doing a nice job there, and again, that right front corner, kind of a tougher spot for a right-hander, but went diagonally and got a touch off the block and kept it in bounds.
Raiders gonna call Sherman's number again, and why not? Redskins push it over. Monin calling Bailey Pullman's number. Bailey Pullman delivers. Raiders up 2-0, taking set 2 25-23. We'll head to commercial break. Come back with set 3 on NKTelco Sports.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We're certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
Here's the thing. If you're the kind of guy who eats, sleeps, and breathes farming, who gets up at dawn, determined to get the best crop and the best yield, why surrender to the mercy of the water table? Cy Schwederman Incorporated can lower your water table to an average of 2 to 3 feet below the surface, allowing you to grow stronger, healthier plants that root deeper, that are more resilient to the elements, that enable longer growing seasons, and can produce higher results in the fields and in your pocket. Trust CSI, your drainage experts since 1946.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler, with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community, with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Back here at the Thunderdome at Northmont High School, and the Russia Raiders have taken sets 1 and set 2, 25-21, 25-23 respectively. And the Raiders here making a big statement early, Jeff.
Well, they have a 2-0 lead to start. They've been nail-biting games. They won game number 2, 25-23, actually got out-killed by the Redskins for 15 kills compared to 12 kills for the Raiders. Raiders did have a couple more service aces, 3-1, and also had a termination block and a few less attack errors, or I should say a few less errors in general, as Fort Laramie committed 9 errors and Russia committed 6. So again, it's been back and forth. There have been some long volleys, very few quick points by either team, and you know, for Russia right now, the younger of the bunch, if you look at their probably their overall age for the girls playing, but they've come out and played some great games, and you know, Fort Laramie's challenged them, but the Raiders have withstood the run and made some positive plays to earn 2 victories so far.
And the Raiders and the Redskins have met in the regionals the past couple of years. Last year they met in the regional finals, which the Redskins won. They also met in 2017 in the regional semifinals. And actually, Ashley Scott and Mackenzie Holscher were playing as freshmen on their respective teams. The Redskins took that game as well before they lost in the regional finals to eventual state champs New Bremen. And this is the 13th straight year the Redskins are in this regional tournament. Pretty incredible
impressive
number. And then the Raiders, their 4th straight district championship, first time in school history under 5th-year head coach Aaron Watkins. As we're underway in set 3. Redskins go outside, Jaden put off, and the Redskins.
I thought that hit, maybe not.
I thought that hit too. Tight at the net.
A good play defensively right now for the Raiders. They keep it alive.
Redskins tight at the net. Holscher hits it. No one communicates on the second one though. And
tough break. You know, I thought Fort Laramie won the ball the first time. Great play by the Raiders defense, and Holscher on a soft touch gets a break in a miscommunication on the Raiders defense.
Tight at the net. Tough set there for Jillian Chapman. Great Redskins serving. That's when you saw the Redskins get on a run in the first set. Their serving got the Raiders out of system. That's going to be key if they want to get back in this ball game.
Yeah, well, you know, each team, and just because you don't get an ace, if you can prevent another team from getting in offense, you know, that pays off as well. Fort Loramie commits the first service error of game 3. Fort Loramie, just her 4th service mistake on the night. Russia just with 3. Russia did not have a service error in game number 2.
Jillian Chapman in a serve. Redskins go outside. Jaden put off. Monin outside. Kate Sherman who hits a bullet down the line. Kate Sherman nods us up at 2.
We've seen her attack some well-struck volleyballs, and here it goes again. Her first kill of game number 3, but if you're not right in front of it, you're not going to touch it. So she's done a super job and a lot of power. That's her 10th kill in the match. 4 in game 1, 5 last game, and then 1 here to start game 3.
Good serve by Chapman. Redskins going to have to hit it flat-footed. Dugout. Monin. Sherman on the touch. Picked up Schultes in the middle. Holscher who hits a laser and keeps it in. Good hit and good set by Maya Maurer.
Well said, Brandon. And Holscher likewise, when she gets on top of the ball and you're hitting downward shots, there's just not much time to react. It's either you're either on it or you're not. You don't have a lot of time to think about it. A good response for Holscher. She now has 12 kills in the match, 5, 5, and 2, respectively.
And she's approaching the 400 kill mark on the year. And Kate Sherman responds. We have the 2 best middle hitters here in the Shelby County League, and Kate Sherman and Mackenzie Holscher, and they're duking it out tonight.
They've been playing very well. Again, Sherman getting around the blockers in the front and from the middle can go numerous directions, and she kind of cut it across her body.
Summer Hoying hits it right inside the line. That ball nosedive there at the end.
She had a couple attacks earlier in the match, I believe it was her, where she hit it hard. It just, they didn't dive soon enough and just carried out of bounds. That time, just inside the out of bounds marker, and her 2nd kill of the match.
Hoying, a freshman, comes in with 130 kills. Has been a pleasant addition to the team, minus Ava Schultes and Kate Sherman. Again, just piecing together a fantastic game.
Yeah, when she's been in the front row, she surely has come up big. Again, 6 feet 1 inches and is a strong, athletic built young lady. Just a sophomore, has great timing and really swings very well, very aggressively and with a lot of confidence.
Summer Hoying coming on strong, the freshman. Comes in with 130 kills this year.
That's good for just under 2 or 1.7 kills per set. And again, she's attacked very well. She's just a freshman playing in a big game. It's a big step from junior high action to high school, and especially at the regional semifinal level. She's attacked very well and has had a couple kills here recently for her team.
And on the overpass, Summer Hoying yet again, easy does it for the freshman.
That's 3 of them here, and they've all been basically the last 3 basically Fort Loramie points. The overpass, and Hoying waits just in time, and nice job directing it around the defender where there was not a Raider defender. Drops for what you call an easy point.
And a pleasant surprise there for Hoying as Maya Maurer in the service. The Raiders get in the system. They'll call Ashley Scott's number. And the ball's dug out and goes long. Ashley Scott with her first kill of set 3.
Well, when Sherman goes out, Scott comes in. They're like, I believe, opposite. So you have a lot of power coming from the attackers, whether it be the middle or the outside. And Scott records her 12th kill of the match.
On and serve, will go outside. It's Jada Dries who finds the back line, not a Raider in sight.
Not much room to spare either. She used all the real estate on the Raider side. And for number 5, that's her 7th kill of the match. She had 3 in games 1 and 2, and records her 7th one there to give her team their 7th point.
And Jada Dries, her 3rd year on varsity, as Grace Rose, a notorious server, into play. Scott gonna hit a changeup, and no one picked it up there for Fort Loramie as they gave the Raiders a point. There's a little miscommunication there. Raiders are awarded with the point and back within a point, 7-6.
Yeah, definitely one of Ashley Scott's softer attacks, but sometimes that finesse shot works just as well as a hard-driven attack, but more times than not, power will prevail. And you see Dries right there muscle one through the blockers.
And you got to say, with Loramie's coming on, they've got their complementary hitters going. We're talking Jada Dries, Summer Hoing. Those guys are complementing who's their featured hitter, Mackenzie Holscher. Those guys have done well when the Redskins have done well. So key in on those guys if the Redskins want to come back. Raiders go outside. Ashley Scott hits a laser down the line through the hands of Ava Grudich.
Well,
Raiders back them one.
Her third kill and a beautiful set it was. Again, threw it backwards over her head, and Scott was there for the right front corner to hit it down the line, keep it in bounds off of a Redskin defender.
Served by Scott. Jaden put off denied at the net. Bailey Pullman and Carly Scott tag team for the block, and we're knotted up at 8.
Two of the players, if you will, they're under the radar players. You don't expect a lot from Pullman and Scott. Underclassmen, not the main hitters or players, but come up with a big termination block.
Redskins go out to Jada Dries. Her hit's picked up. Maya Monin sets it outside. Kate Sherman yet again calls her number, and easy does it for number 4.
That's 4 kills for number 4 here in game number 3. Another good set by the sophomore Maya Monin. And tough to stop is Sherman when she is in the front row so far for the Raiders. And you like to feed her until, if it ain't fixed, don't, or if it isn't broken, don't fix it. And the Raiders now a 2-point lead.
Ashley Scott serves up an ace. She had 25 aces coming into the match.
Gives her 27 on the year and a very good 92.7% accuracy. So she does a good job keeping the ball in play, and yet serves the ball fairly aggressive.
Mackenzie Holscher can't quite get it. Ooh, they're going to call the Raiders in the net. Loramie catches a break there.
Well, that was a good play by Holscher. She tried to find the opening, and unfortunately for Russia, they catch the tape, or else it's probably an attack error. But Holscher had the right idea, but kind of gets bailed out by the Raiders by being in the net.
That was a good call by the line judge there, and off the block, the Raiders keep it alive. Free ball. Maurer on the patented slide to Holscher, and that ball is pounded into the ground.
We haven't seen that offense much tonight. We've seen it a couple times. Boy, this time they really executed it well. The slide offense, and that right in front of really nothing Kendall Monin could do except protect herself, and Holscher records her 4th kill of game 3.
Monin tied at the net to Sherman. Picked up. Sherman puts it away again on the second attempt and redeems herself. The Raiders back up 1.
They really didn't have to redeem herself. She hit it well both times. It was self-defense. The overpass came over, but she took advantage of it and made sure of it. Her second opportunity with her 5th kill of game number 3. She now has 14 in the match.
11-10 Raiders lead. They took set 1 25-21 and set 2 25-23. So tight sets here at the Thunderdome, and Mackenzie Holscher hits it off speed, and we're not back up at 11.
5 kills now for Holscher, and you mentioned the off-speed variety, and it works. She averages 4.5 kills per set, a very super hitting percentage, .416. So that is a very fine number, and she's a very good player, 2-time Player of the Year, Shelby County Athletic League.
Raiders denied at the net. Mackenzie Holscher and Maya Maurer, senior classmates, tag team for the block. And the Redskins are back up ahead.
And you mentioned earlier both those classmates tag team there. They're also both going to attend University of Findlay after high school. So a lot of time those girls have spent on the court, and it pays off, especially when we're running those slide offense. And that time they team up defensively.
And there's an ace served up. Jaden put off with a big ace there for Fort Loramie, and they're ahead by 2.
A little emotion there, shouted out by Putoff, and she records her 44th ace on the season. And if anything, it seems like Russia maybe has been playing with a little bit more energy. Not that Fort Loramie hasn't, but boy, Raiders have really been playing with some excited volleyball, and Fort Loramie, though, sails that out of bounds.
And Putoff serves sails long there. The Raiders trail by 1 now, trying to knot it back up, and libero Kendall Monin into service. She has over 400 digs on the year, eclipsed 1,000 digs this year.
Over halfway through, right at the halfway point here, Brandon, and neither team, as Holscher will be recorded the kill on another slide offense, a double hit they'll call it. We'll see how, I believe it was Monin. I'm not real sure. I thought on hard-driven attacks, well, whatever, it's a kill for Holscher. But neither team has committed a hitting error yet.
Tied at the net.
Game 3.
Tied at the net to Sherman. Holscher hits it flat-footed. Raiders back in their offense. They'll call CC Borcher's number tonight at the net. Raiders reset again. They'll go Scott from the 10-foot line at the tape. And that eclipsed up the tape there. I thought maybe Hannah Rotterman got a hand on it.
I'll give Rotterman the block.
And we'll head to commercial break as Coach Watkins wants a timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be back here next on NKTelco Sports.
At Home and Interiors, our team loves to design beautiful yet cost-effective projects. From sleek and simple to elaborate and detailed, we customize to fit your tastes and budget with free interior design and color coordination. Visit our 5,000 square foot kitchen design center and bring your next project to life. Full custom kitchen and bath cabinets are built right here in New Bremen. Home and Interiors, your vision designed for your budget.
Back here on this Green Lake Health Systems production of high school volleyball here on NKTelco Sports, the Fort Laramie Redskins lead the Russia Raiders 15-12 here in set number 3. The Redskins have their back against the wall and are playing really good this third set.
Well, they've been playing very well all match. It's just that Russia's been playing a little bit better at times to earn those close victories in games 1 and 2. And neither team has made a attack error. They've each had a, well, they give Fort Laramie now their 3rd service error, and Rushi just no service errors. I should say, let me clean that up. It's been a very cleanly played game number 3, and there's been some great energy, some great volleys, some hard-driven attacks, some aggressive serving, and these girls have been playing very well.
And sophomore Simone Putoff serves up a critical ace for the Raiders. They're back within 1. Putoff's come into this match with 37 aces.
Well, the Redskins started with a service error, and then they come back, the Raiders do, with an ace, and that's those momentum plays, but good job here by the freshman to squelch that. Her 4th kill of game number 3. Again, no kills in game 1 for Hoyne, and a solo kill or 1 kill in game number 2, but 4 big ones here in game number 3 that gives her 5 in the match.
Redskins expand their lead to 2. Backs against the wall. And this team very veteran-led off a team that made the state finals last year, coached by John Rogers in his 14th year at the helm. Maya Maurer with a good serve. Ball goes back to Ashley Scott, but there's a double hit called on Monin.
Tough play for the setter, Maya Monin, and thought maybe she got away with it, but that ball was drifting towards the net and did her best to try to field it cleanly, but the violation was called.
Maurer, good serve. Raiders go outside Ashley Scott, and she sends that right in the tape. Redskins up 4.
Just a 2nd attack error for the Raiders. Again, both these teams have been playing very clean here in game number 3. The Raiders have committed some ball handling mistakes and a hitting error most recently, but very cleanly played game, and Redskins have quietly opened up a 4-point lead.
Maurer with a good serve. Raiders just going to have to free ball it over. Good opportunity for the Redskins. Summer Hoying linked out. Good defense by the Raiders. In the middle, Ashley Scott dug out Holscher. Rotterman middle. And the Raiders can't catch up to the second one. Big kill there by Hannah Rotterman.
Rotterman's had a couple of those swings. She did a fine job in game 2, getting 5 kills. A number of her kills, that same style where she throws it diagonally, in this case to her left, her hard left, and that one records her 1st kill of game number 3, gives her 7 on the night.
Raiders going to need a run if they want to get back in this, trailing by 5. Scott goes outside. The Redskins catch up to it and will free ball it over. Good opportunity for the Raiders. Scott through the block, and a big critical point there for Rushi.
Fort Laramie did a good job keeping the volley alive, and good communication, chasing that wild ball on their side. A couple times players going after it, communicating well, but the end result was an Ashley Scott kill, her 4th of game number 3, 15 on the night.
Rotterman in the middle, picked up. Kendall Monin will go outside to CC Borchers, who has to hit it flat-footed. Good opportunity for Fort Laramie. Summer Hoying's ball's picked up. Monin, Scott. And it's picked up again nicely. Might have got away with a lift. Let's go outside. Borchers hits it flat-footed and sends it right in the net.
It could have been a violation possibly on the Redskins on that last 2nd touch they had, but it's play on, and the Raiders commit to a 3rd attack here. And again, it seemed like all those have just come as of recently after playing a very clean first part of game 3. They've had some attacking errors as of late to give Fort Laramie some points.
Good set, but the hit's long on Ashley Scott's part. Coach Watkins wants a timeout. We'll keep it here. Again, like to thank our sponsors again. Clopay Building Products, Precision Strip, Carriage Works, Cy Schwieterman, the Minster Bank, Home and Interiors, New Knoxville Supply, Hoagie Lumber, Cargill, Victory Machine, Hometown Opportunity, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Wagner's IGA, Brookside Labs, Forever Fit, Rachel's Cakes, Speedway Lanes, Boehmer Construction, The Jewelry Barn, Tom and Jerry's, and Western Ohio Mortgage. Our scoreboard's brought to you by First National Bank. Keys to the Game are brought to you by Keyhole Pizza, Replays, Winners Meats, Starting Lineup, Cindy Ogle's Audiology. Our player of the game, which Jeff and I will select at the conclusion of this contest, is brought to you by NKTelco. And Jeff, winner of this game gets the New Bremen Cardinals on Saturday. A pretty big prize there for the winner tonight.
Yeah, that's another tough task, and right now these two teams are battling out. You mentioned the player of the game we have to pick right now. You can put about 12 names in a hat and just randomly pick one, which is a good thing, which was what we expected. This is high-level volleyball, and you don't realize how good it is until you go anywhere else but this part of the state. And no disrespect to those schools, but the teams around here are getting it done, and I'm sure there's a couple out there that are outliers, but for the most part, the consistency these girls play with is exceptional.
And the Raiders hit goes long. The Redskins inching closer to getting their first set victory as they lead 22-15.
Now this is the biggest lead Fort Laramie's had all night, and again, they're in an elimination game. They must win or they go home, so they've played well here the final few points of this game number 3.
And there's a booming kill there by Carly Scott, the freshman.
Wow, and you said the same, the comment, just a freshman. Hadn't played a whole lot of sets this year. She's played in 49. The Raiders have played in 82, so a little over half, but came up with a big kill there. And again, a big point of the game where they have to play about mistake-free to the Raiders.
Got to get on a run here, and that's not going to help that they're going to have to hit the ball flat-footed. Raiders readjust. They go to Carly Scott again. Dug out well by Heitkamp.
Good pickup by, you said, Riley Heitkamp. Setter's out. That'll be a tough ball. Anytime the setter touches the first one, it's usually not a good sign.
And that ball hits the candy cane pole. Break there for the Raiders. They're going to have to catch a few more of them if they want to win set 3 and go home with a 3-set sweep.
Coach Watkins urging the spectators to help his squad out here, and they respond.
Put off through the double door block.
But put off maybe the bigger answer with a strong attack. Again, Rushi trying to build some momentum here late, but put off, again, good wall up there, a couple blockers, but able to get it through the hands and more importantly, give Fort Laramie the ball back and a 23rd point.
Raiders go outside, Mon into Scott, and that connection has been good for the 2 years they've played together.
Yeah, Scott has been very accurate tonight. 16 kills in the match, 5 in this game, and she goes back to serve, but that brings Kate Sherman into the front row for the Raiders.
And the Redskins have kept her out of the ball game. That's been huge when they've got on a run. Raiders reset. Monin goes out to Pullman, who hits it over flat-footed. Heitkamp with a nice dig. Slide play, Holscher, and that's hard to stop. And the Redskins are on the verge of set point.
Nice offense by the Redskins. Good finish by the senior, Kenzie Holscher. And yes, you're right. Unless you time it just right or have the correct angle, it's usually advantage, in this case, Holscher, to get the point or to win the point.
Redskins trying to close it out. Raiders have a tall task to answer. Kate Sherman's trying to start that up and gets it killed in the 19th Raider point.
Got the attack off the double block of the Redskins. 6 kills for Kate Sherman here in game number 3. Give her 15 on the night.
Jillian Chapman, a sophomore, in to serve. Serves picked up well. Holscher ends it right there with a booming kill. We'll head to set 4 after commercial break. Here next on NKTelco Sports.
Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center offers a family-friendly environment with a personalized approach to reduce pain, restore function, and improve mobility. Dr. Christopher Stuckey specializes in reconstructive foot and ankle surgery, diabetic foot care, trauma including fractures and sports injuries, along with bunions, hammer toes, and ingrown toenails. Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center has offices located in St. Mary's and Salina. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-394-8664.
Victory Machine and Fab is your true one-stop shop, serving Shelby County and surrounding areas. The Victory team is made up of over 45 industry professionals, specializing in the trades offered by our 3 divisions: custom metal fabrication, precision machining, and millwright rigging. Millwrights and iron workers offer 24/7 emergency response for maintenance support. And our fabrication and machine shops can respond 24 hours a day to keep your plant running. Call us today to see how we can help streamline your project.
Clopay Building Products, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road CDLA driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package, is an equal opportunity employer, and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopaydoor.com/careers.
Back here at the Thunderdome at Northmont High School in this Grand Lake Health Systems production of NKTelco Sports, the Fort Laramie Redskins stave off elimination from the Russia Raiders by winning set 3, 25-19. In an impressive third set by Coach John Rogers' squad, Jeff.
It was very good. The match was very even. And then Fort Laramie kind of went on a run there at the end to kind of open it up. But, boy, Fort Laramie played very well. They led the way with 16 kills compared to 12 for Russia. Russia had 2 aces compared to Fort Laramie's 1. And Fort Laramie had 2 blocks compared to 1. So pretty even match. You know, it's just such a close game. The Raiders had a couple more errors, whether it be attacking or serving, but so close, and these teams really have put on a great show for us tonight. Again, the volleys have been exceptional at times. You know, there's been extended play and just not a lot of like one and done. Just each team seemingly has had to work for their points, and it's been a good game. And again, high level volleyball here at regional semifinals.
And the Raiders, if they can beat the Redskins, will be in the regional final for the 2nd straight year. The Redskins looking to get a rematch Saturday with New Bremen, which will be a rematch of last year's state finals. Obviously, the district's a little different this year. New Bremen coming back down south after going north last year. New Bremen Cardinals defeated the Tri-Village Patriots in 4 sets earlier on our broadcast, and for the 5th year in a row in the regional finals, and they looked impressive as always.
Yeah, they did. They had a slip up there in game number 3 against Tri-Village, but give Tri-Village credit. They played well, made New Bremen kind of, you know, earn game 4, and New Bremen advances, and that's all you got to do. However, New Bremen does suffer the first set loss of the tournament. Doesn't matter, they won the match, and again, they're going to have their hands full with the winner of this set or this match as well.
And Mackenzie Holscher there with the kill, waiting on the signal there. And the Shelby County League Player of the Year starts us off on our race to 25.
Yeah, I was having difficulty finding out what side of the net it went on. I didn't know if maybe Pullman got a block, but it was a Holscher kill.
Scott answers with a kill of her own, a first team All-League in District 9, Ashley Scott, and she'll go back into service.
Yeah, it was in a spot there where I believe it was Monum was going to set it, but Scott liked the second touch, if you will, and just went on 2 and gets her first kill and her 18th kill of the match.
Tight at the net, Jada Dries hits pay dirt, and a nice kill there for the junior.
Well, she's had a number of attacks where they've been soft or diagonal, whatever it be. She's been very good at that spot out of the right front. Has had a lot of experience hitting from what sometimes a difficult position, or being a right-hander.
Raiders go outside. Good defense by the Redskins. They'll call Holscher's number, and she's just hard to stop. Mackenzie Holscher.
And Ashley Scott on the defensive end got her hands on it, but just again, the little bit of angle that it was off. Scott not able to keep it in play. Holscher 2 quick kills here in game number 4.
Redskins have the momentum for sure. The Raiders got to find a way to stop it. Dug out nicely. Redskins defense has been excellent. Those have to free ball it over though. Monin, Sherman, tight at the net, And another great defensive play by LORAMIE. Put off, tries to push it away. Great defensive play by the women in white. And off the block. Excuse me.
I think there's a point, for Scott.
Okay,
I'm sorry, Sherman.
They signaled LORAMIE there. The down judge did there at first, so I was kind of waiting to see if he'd change his call, and he did. And
16 kills for Sherman.
Jillian Chapman with a good serve. Heitkamp picks it up. Free ball. Pullman off the block, dug out. Redskins patent slide play, and it's there again. Like taking candy from a baby there, easy enough for Mackenzie Holscher.
I told you before in games we broadcast, they make it look so easy. It's more difficult than what you think. A lot of things have to go right, and they've really mastered that slide, and Holscher now with 3 kills early here in game number 4.
Kate Sherman off the tape. Gets an assist there. And Sherman and Holscher are just trading blows back and forth right now.
And both these girls, at times you wonder, how can you ever stop them? You know, but give credit to their teammates. They get the ball to the setter puts it where they need to be, and that allows them to attack with a very aggressive swing.
Holscher again on the slide, and easy does it there for number 6.
And she goes to the back row. So now, obviously, that slide offense from Holscher is gone, but you know, they still have a very good front row of attackers, and Rushi, again, well aware of that.
And Holscher's serve sails long. And a rare error there of any sort for Mackenzie Holscher. Is just a phenomenal player, approaching 400 kills on the year. She eclipsed 1,000 kills on early in the sectional tournament. And the Raiders trying to knot it back up here at 5. Maurer in the middle to Hannah Rotterman. And that's going to be the answer if LORAMIE wants to win this game. How are their other complementary hitters going to play? And Hannah Rotterman's been one of them who's stepped up.
Well, she's done so. Again, that patented swing that she has out of the middle, it's really cross-court directional shot, and she got it down, and she's hitting it directional. So if you're not angled just a certain way, you don't get your arms square, it's tough to bring it back in play.
Raiders mishandle it, but they're going to be able to free ball it over. Redskins cleared out. Rotterman in the middle. And the Raiders can't quite catch up to it. Give the kill to Hannah Rotterman, and a 7-5 Redskin lead.
Well, I mentioned the patented swing she had all night. That time she just went straight down with it, middle to middle, if you will. Still able to get her second kill here in succession.
7-4 Redskin lead. They're trying to knot it back up and force a deciding 5th set. Raiders go outside to Ashley Scott. Dug out well, close to the net. Hannah Rotterman.
They're in the net.
Yep, in the net. Raiders get bailed out there. And that's the break the Raiders have needed. The Redskins have had the momentum since the 3rd set. They're going to want to duplicate what they did set 1 and set 2. They're going to have to be able to try to slow down LORAMIE's offense, which is easier said than done. Good serve there by Maya Monin. And Maya Monin comes into this game with 31 aces along with 786 assists.
93% server, and that was a huge serve. You mentioned tough play for the Redskins. They couldn't make it.
And off the block, the Redskins reset. It's Jada Dries with a good swing.
Good spot, forcing the Raiders to run after it.
Scott off the blocks. They reset again. Can they stop Summer Hoying? Good dig. Redskins reset. Heitkamp, whose number is she going to call? It's Holscher from the back row. The dink is dug out by the Raiders. They'll go CC Borchers flat-footed. And CC Borchers gets it to roll off the block. We're knotted up at 7.
You won't see too many kills from a front row player standing flat-footed. And again, look at the volleys going back and forth, aggressive defensive plays, but CC Borchers, her first kill of the match.
Knuckleball served by Maya Monin. Handled well by the Redskins. Jada Dries puts that away. Actually, they're going to call that outside the pole there on the up judge, so take that away. The Raiders take an 8-7 lead.
Didn't even think that that was in play, but I mean, as far as it never crossed my mind, she hit it outside the pin, and break for the Raiders.
Another good serve by Monin. Maurer, a beautiful set. And Jada Dries answers this time. She's going to redeem herself and knot us back up at 8.
Playing a very solid game for Dries. 3 kills in game 1, 3 in game 2, 2 in game 3, and now 2 here. So that's 3, 6, 10 on the night for Dries.
Grace Rose 52 aces on the year. Into serve. Good serve there by the senior. It's dug out well by Simone Putoff. They're going to answer Ashley Scott's number. Tight set, and credit Ashley Scott to take what she was given.
Yes, that was a rare time that the set was really close. Scott did her best to avoid contact with the net and somehow got it to fall off contact onto the Redskins' side of the net. 18 kills now for Ashley Scott.
And Jada Drees easy does it for the junior. She has had a nice game.
And very solid. And again, has had some wide variety of how she's earned her points, whether it's drawing the Raiders into the net or placing it here or there or hitting with some power.
Good serve by Grudich. Raiders go outside. Bailey Pullman through the double door block. Nice play by the junior.
Pullman, a quiet game, but records her third kill and took advantage of her situation. They went to her and she got a hard driven attack through the hands, and again, her third kill of the match.
Great battle between these two teams. It's fortunate one's going to have to go home. The Shelby County Co-League champions doing battle, and Jada Drees hits it in the net.
That's a tough ball coming over your shoulder for a right-hander. It's tough to wait on it, and that's a difficult swing, and Fort Loramie can't connect on it.
Ashley Scott into serve, first team all-league. Short serve, she's been here 4 years at the regional. Tight set, put off, hits pay dirt, and a great play by the senior.
Excellent court awareness, and whether it was by luck or she saw the libero sneaking up or was told about it, pushed it to the deep corner. No one home for the Raiders. They all kind of drawn in to the middle of the floor, middle of the court.
Jada Drees looking to knot it up. Jillian Chapman, Maya Monning goes outside. Kate Sherman, tough play at the net. Combination block there from the senior tandem of Maya Maurer and Mackenzie Holscher. We're not back up at 11 apiece.
We had a good view from that. You knew after that first touch it was going to be difficult, and boy, Holscher and Maurer made sure the Raiders paid for that, and with a termination block.
Short serve, Raiders go out to Sherman, who's denied at the net, and fell just outside. Wow, I thought that might have hit the line. Raiders catch a break. Kate Sherman with the kill.
Her third of the set. We'll take another look at it here. Watch the contact, and then just outside.
Just out. Good call. Mackenzie Holscher.
Bang, bang.
Easy does it there for number 6.
5 in the set for number 6. 23 in the match.
And I tell you what, Laramie's been playing better, not only when they've got Holscher going, but those complementary hitters of Summer Hoying and Jada Drees especially. Those guys have played phenomenal these past few games. Diagonal shot picked up. Summer Hoying tries to answer the bell. Dug out. Raiders are going to have to hit it flat-footed. Tough there. Go outside Summer Hoying. Hoying dug out.
Good job by Kendall Monin.
Tight change-up shot by Pullman's picked up. Slide play. And that's in, no doubt about it, for Mackenzie Holscher.
Number 6 with 6, and again, extended volley. I mean, it's just been, you have to earn it, and they, in this case, the Redskins take advantage of the situation. They withstood a number of defensive attacks, but they come up with a big one from number 6 to give them a 1-point lead.
Raiders trying to get in system. They're going to call Kate Sherman's number denied at the net. Holscher and Maurer combined for the block. And the Redskins are up 2 here on our first National Bank Think First scoreboard.
Those two have combined twice here recently for termination blocks. Holscher on the season, a 1 block per set, and Maurer just under that, a 0.7 per set termination blocks.
Raiders out of system. Laramie serving, doing a phenomenal job here. Holscher pushes it. Nice play by Kendall Monin. They go for Bailey Pullman off the tape, and that's going to be 4 hits. Redskins in control. Coach Aaron Watkins wants a timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be back here next on NKTelco Sports.
Kemmler Orthopedic Center is focused on a personalized, caring approach to treat all aspects of orthopedics, including total joint replacement, shoulder reconstruction, stem cell injections, and more. Dr. James Kemmler and Jed Cooney, certified PA, are dedicated to providing the best orthopedic care in the Grand Lake region. Kemmler Orthopedic Center has offices located in Salina and Van Wert, along with extended evening hours. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-586-5760.
Back here at the Thunderdome here at Northmont High School, the LORAMIE Redskins lead the Russia Raiders 15-12 in the Superior Lake Health Systems production of NKTelco Sports. And the Redskins with their 3 hitters, Mackenzie Holscher, Summer Hoying, and Jada Dries have been tough to stop here in set 3 and 4 in particular.
Yeah, they have been, and they've just been going at it. And you could say, well, Russia's 3-headed snake was Sherman, Scott, and threw in a host of other girls have kind of made up the missing link. But we've just seen great volleyball, and it's been, I guess I'm more impressed with the volleys, the amount of back and forth we've had before a team usually scores, and it's just been impressive. And what's, if anything here, is Pullman's shot just inbounds. Good break for the Raiders is, and I've heard you say it a few times, flat-footed or down ball. Right now Fort Loramie seems like they're attacking more, and Russia, because of that, not being able to get into their offense, some of their attacks haven't been quite as aggressive. And, that's maybe one of the reasons why Fort Loramie's ahead, but it's only a 2-point lead. So, again, you're splitting hairs trying to analyze this too much. Nice play by Heitkamp to keep it alive.
Raiders going to call CC Borcher's number, dug out well by Riley Heitkamp.
Tough angle, but Fulcher got it done.
Borchers dug out again by Heitkamp. What a job by the libero. Hoying, flat-footed. Raiders in system, good opportunity here. Sherman, can she answer the bell? Oh, what a play by Quinn Schultes. Outside, Summer Hoying. Maya Monin on the dink. We got a great volley here. Raiders into system, 1, 2, 3. Can they get it to number 3? Not quite. Holscher trying to end it, and that is in by the line judge. Mackenzie Holscher answers the bell.
Unbelievable. I don't know what else to say. Sit back and enjoy it. At the end is, yes, looks like of all the attacks, you hit it to where they're not, and that's your point. But good volley by both teams, and just wonder, the energy level, how they can continue to go after it. And there's not a lot of stoppage play. They don't get a lot of breaks in between games like it is at college. It's pretty much right back at it.
And anyway, Kate Sherman will get the ball. She'll get it down for you, and a kill there for the sophomore. She exits the game in favor of classmate Simone Putoff.
For number 4, that's her 4th kill of game number 4. And again, a big one is every point here critical as Russia trying to climb in and close the match out. And for Fort Loramie, it's still an elimination game. They've got to win to move to force game 5.
Free ball over, great opportunity for the Raiders. They'll call Scott's number off the block. Dug out well by Holscher. Hannah Rotterman in the middle, and Hannah Rotterman has, I mentioned the featured hitters. I failed to mention Hannah Rotterman, and that's my mistake because she has played a phenomenal game.
She does. She has. She's been consistent. She had a big game 2 with 5 kills. That gives her 10 now on the night in the match. Fine job for the senior.
Maurer trying to expand on the LORAMIE lead. Monin going to go out to her cousin Ashley Scott, who hits it wide right in front of Coach John Rogers.
It's one of the few times where we've seen Scott hit a ball like that, and that'll create need for a Coach Watkins timeout.
NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of high school volleyball on NKTelco Channel 3 and HG on 503. You can catch these replays Sunday, November 8th at 4 p.m. and Tuesday, November 10th at 8 p.m. You can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. And we have an 18-14 LORAMIE lead here in set 2, and they have all the momentum here that you need, Jeff.
Well, they do have momentum, and as well as it seems like Fort Loramie's playing, it's not impossible, or it's not a tall task yet for the Raiders to overcome. They're down by 4. They take their final timeout, so it's important now for the Raiders to get a good first touch. Easier said than done. Go to work on your offense. If you get a point, you're within 3, and then you rely on your defense to get a good touch and try to cut it to 2. It's 1 point at a time, but it appears right now Fort Loramie a little bit more energy, but still a long way to go. We've seen Russia come back and make some great comebacks already here in this match, and they've got the firepower to do so.
And there's Jada Dries and Hannah Rotterman combining on the block of Ashley Scott.
Well, for Rotterman and Dries, they combine, as you mentioned, for the termination block against a very powerful hitter in Scott. Not what Coach Watkins wanted out of a timeout, but he got a good swing from one of his best players on the squad. What more can you ask for? Fort Loramie made a good play defensively.
And the Raiders need a run here if they're going to want to try to avoid a fifth set, and they catch a break there. Maya Maurer on the service error.
Good communication. That's tough, knowing that you'd hate to make a bad decision there and give Fort Loramie the 20th point. So good communication, good judgment, more importantly. And the Raiders will take that point and try to build upon that here with a defensive stop against the Redskins.
Jada Dries from the back, or from the right side. Out. CC Borchers off the block. No one gets the second touch. Credit number 3, CC Borchers, the sophomore, with the kill.
Good job at Borchers. She hasn't been very active tonight. That does not mean she's not playing well. It's just she hasn't recorded many kills. That's her second of the match. And a couple here, a big one there to get within 3.
And not a Raider in sight. Jada Dries with the kill. Redskins at 20.
Yeah, defensively, there was a gap. Dries was able to find it. Made it look pretty easy. One of the few times that we didn't have an extended volley. And again, I wish I could almost keep track of that. We've had just countless times where there's been multiple opportunities for each team to go offensively.
A big get for the Raiders. They have Kate Sherman in the game now, even though she's in the back row. Carly Scott gonna have to hit this at an angle. Good opportunity for the Redskins. Hannah Rotterman gets the ball. Raiders go outside. CC Borchers picked up. Dries hits it flat-footed. Can they catch up to it? No, they can't. Jada Dries inches the Redskins closer to that magic number.
Well, number 5 with her 5th kill of set number 4. And again, it's been I mentioned earlier the types of attacks she's had. You mentioned that one again, flat-footed, but able to get an opening or a hole in the Russia defense.
And Grace Rose answers the bell. The lead ace getter for the Redskins gets her 53rd of the year.
Boy, another big play momentum-wise. A point by Dries and then a quick service ace. Those are 2 quick ones Arushi gave up, and really have to buckle down now to stop the momentum. No timeouts left for the Raiders.
Scott hits it over, picked up Redskins. Put off serves, taken out. Monin goes outside CC Borchers, and Borchers piecing together a nice score set.
Exactly, well said, Brandon. Number 3 with 3 kills here in game number 4, and averaging just under 2 kills per set, so well under her average, but boy, he's coming up big here in game 4 when given the opportunity, but she goes back to serve now.
Raiders desperately in need of a run here. And there's a kill there. It's Jaden Putoff, and the featured hitters of the Redskins, I mean, just outside of Mackenzie Holscher, just answering the bell.
2 Raiders kind of in play to make the play, if you will, and couldn't come up with a clean contact. Put off her 2nd kill of game number 4. Gives her 4 in the match.
Raiders go outside. Scott, cross-court shot picked up. Dries tries to put it away, but hits it too long. And it's 23-18 now. The Raiders need a run here. Ashley Scott, the senior, will go back in to serve. It's 2-1. The Raiders took sets 1 and 2. Redskins took set 3, inching closer to taking set 4. Heitkamp, Maurer, middle, Holscher off the blocks. Redskins reset. They'll go outside. Jada Dries goes towards the stands, and the Redskins are 1 point away from forcing set 5.
Dries having a super game number 4. That's her 6th kill, and as you said, she was back to serve a chance here to put her team into a game 5 situation.
Dries fires a nice serve. Monin goes to Sherman off the blocks. Slide play, Holscher, and that's tough to stop. We're going to set 5 here next on NKTelco Sports.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Mickey Whole Pizza. Come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Allglaze and Sydney Audiology are committed to providing the most advanced and affordable hearing care solutions.
Did you know that more and more insurances are offering coverage for hearing aids and that we are the most comprehensive provider in the area?
Because we want to serve all in our community, we partner with agencies such as Medicaid, OOD, Sertoma, and most recently the VA, helping our veterans find local solutions to their problems.
Don't leave unused benefits on the table this year. Call us today to see if you qualify.
Welcome back to this Grand Lake Health Systems production of NKTelco Sports. We're going to a race to 15 here, Jeff, as the Raiders took a 2-0 lead here, but the Redskins have staved off eliminations in set 3 and 4 with the sights of 25-19 and 25-18 victories.
Yeah, that last one again, what a performance. Even though the Raiders lost, the Redskins attacked very well. They recorded 19 kills. 19 of their 25 points for Fort Laramie came on attacks, kills. So that tells you, everything else was pretty clean. Raiders recorded 11 kills, each team with a service ace. Fort Laramie did record 3 termination blocks for points. Russia recorded 0. For Russia, only 2 errors. They only had 2 hitting errors, no service errors, no ball handling errors. You play that clean and still lose by just a few points. Tough break for the Raiders. Give credit to the Redskins. They continued to pound the ball and force the Raiders to be scrappy, which they were, but it gave Fort Laramie a few more chances to go to work offensively. And albeit the Redskins had a few extra hitting errors, 4, they responded, if you will, with enough positive plays with the 19 kills in game 4 to force a decisive game 5, to first one to 15. Kenzie Holscher, 8 kills in that set, 6 from Jada Dries to lead the Redskin attack. For Rushi, Sherman with 4, and Borchers, number 3, with 3 to lead the Raider attack.
And now you say the key to the 5th set, it's a shorter race. It's a race to 15. So you expect when you're at the top of your rotation, expect Mackenzie Holscher to get the ball a lot. Expect for the Redskins, expect Kate Sherman to get the ball a lot, being out of that type of rotation.
Yeah, it's a battle. It's a shorter race, but it's still important that they get off to a good start.
Raiders don't have Kate Sherman in the lineup. That's kind of interesting to see. Oh wait, nope, she's coming in now.
I'm not real sure what. It could have been that maybe, I don't know if she had to, say, take care of, maybe needed to take care of stuff before the game or during the game. Not a lot of break here, so she's back in the lineup and able to sub her in right before the first serve. So hopefully she's okay. But what a battle we've had. What a game. We said earlier, one team's going home, unfortunately, but that's why we play these games, and this is regional semifinal action. Very well played by both squads. So far, we still not even done, having determined the winner.
Good defense by the Redskins, and Kate Sherman starts the scoring.
No, that's out.
And
touch.
Yep, it was a touch.
Give Sherman a kill. Yeah, I thought we'll take a look at it here, Brandon. Watch Sherman. She's going to come in our direction with the attack. And the Raiders are the first ones on the board.
And Simone Putoff serves up an ace. The Raiders up 2-0 here in this race to 15.
Simone put off her second ace of the match. She came in with 37. Put off as a 95.8, so almost 96% serving accuracy.
That ball put away at the net. It's going to be rewarded to the Raiders. In the net was Fort Laramie.
I'll give CeCe Borchers the kill there as the Redskins, again, made contact with the net.
And I think they were wanting to say CeCe Borchers was over the net. Laramie was kind of trying to call that, but they did not get the call. The Raiders catch a break. Redskins go to Holscher off the blocks. Redskins reset. They'll go out to Jada Dries, and she hits Pater. Redskins on the board in set 5.
Again, getting it off the blocker's hands is Jada Dries, and had a big set number 4 with the 6 kills in that set. I'll add them up here. 3, 6, 8, 14, 15 now for number 5. 15 kills in the match.
Jada Dries' serve is dug out. Raiders go outside. Ashley Scott. Holscher tips it over and hits it in. Mackenzie Holscher, easy does it for the senior.
We've seen the Redskins hit that back corner a few times here lately, so maybe they've understood or communicated that the Redskins defense is sucking up to the block, and that has left a hole open in the back right or back corner, and they've hit it.
Free ball, great opportunity for the Redskins. Slide play, and we're tied at 3.
Boy, just like that, the Raiders get off to a great start, Brandon, with a 3-0 lead, a lot of emotion, a lot of energy, and within a few plays, the Redskins have tied it up. So a chance now, for the Redskins to build upon this run, and for the Raiders, they got to find a stop.
And great Redskins serving, keeping the Raiders out of system. And no one talks on the hit there. A kill from the back row. I believe that was Ashley Scott.
It was number 10, and like I said, it's of all the things teams have done well tonight, a free ball drops and just a miscommunication on what was going on. Scott records the kill.
And that ball served in the net by Maya Manin. We're not back up at 4.
That's just the 4th service error by the Raiders. They had 3 in game number 1, had not had a service mistake until now. I think a red card, or not red card, but a not real sure their lineup check.
And we got a little bit of pause in action here.
It should be 4.
Should be
LORAMIE.
Yeah, it should be knotted up at 4 off the service error.
I have 4-4.
Yeah, I don't know why the scoreboard is not updated, but best of 15 here in the race.
It should be 4-4.
Shouldn't really matter. I mean, everyone knows it's 4-4. I don't know if you say home book's official book. We have a little bit of a break in the action. Raiders jumped out to a 3-0 lead. And as they finally change the scoreboard here. Like I said, sometimes you see the scoreboard, but say a home book's official, I don't know how that is in volleyball.
I'm sure there's a master book, and what that book says is what counts, but to keep everyone at ease, you do want to make sure that what's visible is accurate. Obviously, coaches rely on that.
And there's a kill for Ashley Scott. The Raiders pull ahead 5-4.
I thought of this earlier, Brandon, unless I'm wrong, but imagine you're on the court right now. Where do you see what the score is?
Yeah.
The board's above you, unless there's one on the scoring table that we can't see, but I don't know how if you're playing a game, you almost know what the score is because it's above your head and hard to see.
Redskins go outside to Summerhoing off the blocks. Maya Manin going to call Bailey Pullman's number, and she sails it long. Raiders want a tip, but to no avail. We're not back up at 5.
Again, just 10 points now to go, as usually when it's 25 per game, these points early on, there's not a whole lot of excitement, but being that it's this close to the final, every point becomes magnified.
Raiders going to go out to Ashley Scott off the tape. Redskins going to go to Holscher back flat-footed. Raiders have a good chance here. Scott dug out well by Heitkamp. What a play, Riley Heitkamp. Tonight at the net, Redskins. They'll reset. They're going to call Holscher's number. It's dug out by the setter Manin, so the Raiders aren't going to get a set on this. It's a chip shot by Scott.
Quinn Schultes with a good save.
And a nice kill, a rare kill for setter Maya Manin. Number 5, Maya Manin, the setter, puts the Raiders ahead. Big rotation swing, Kate Sherman in the ball game.
Great play by Schultes and Manin, while the Redskins were a little bit maybe still recovering from that. Couldn't get back in time. It was a well-placed ball. Not a whole lot you can do unless you'd have to be standing right there.
Redskins have a good chance here. Rotterman tries to put it away, and it's a double hit on Kendall Manin.
Well struck ball by Rotterman.
And we're just having a seesaw battle here, back and forth. It's going to take a little run here to decide set 5. Jillian Chapman enters the ball game. Maya Maurer back into serve.
This game is going on almost 2 hours. It started at 7:30. It's 9:15, so a long match it's been.
Bailey Pullman flat-footed, and she hits it. Dinks it easy, does it for Bailey Pullman.
I thought one of her teammates almost ran up, it almost looked like they were miscommunication, but Pullman made the contact and gets her first kill of game number 5 on the night.
Jillian Chapman. Oh,
Pullman.
sorry.
Nope, you're good.
It's a laser over the net. Raiders in system here. They'll go outside Kate Sherman, and it goes long. It was a tight set, tough for Sherman to catch up to. And we're just seesawing back and forth here, Jeff.
7-7, you're exactly right. It's been a back and forth one here. Every serve, every touch becomes so critical because it's going to give the other team a point if mishandled.
Grace Rose into serve. It was a good serve, picked up well by Chapman. Sherman denied at the net. Raiders reset. They'll go outside, tough angle for Sherman to catch up to. Redskins in their offense. Jaden Putoff tries to push it over. Picked up well. What a great defensive effort from both teams. Sherman off the blocks. Holscher, Maurer, Rotterman. Picked up Raiders. And it's going to be a tough angle for Sherman. Who's going to get it? It's going to be Jada Drees off the blocks. Redskins reset. Raiders reset. Maya Monin with her second kill of set 5. The setter with 2 kills.
Again, good finish here by Monin. She sensed again what was going on and just found the hole up in front there in that front corner. And excellent heads-up play by Maya Monin, as you mentioned, her second kill here in game 5.
Kendall Monin, good serve. Picked up well by the Redskins. Off to hit it flat-footed. Diagonal angle. Sherman with a unique approach on the ball. Jaden Putoff dinks it over. Nice dig by Chapman. Outside, Borchers tonight off the net, kept alive. Free ball for the Redskins. Good opportunity to tie us back up here at 8. Mishandled, but Jada Drees hits it long. The Raiders up 2. Coach John Rogers wants a timeout. We'll keep it here. And a 9-7 Raider lead as you take a look at our Winter Quality Meats replay here.
Went down the line and just
missed.
Inches, you know,
yeah.
It's about 6 inches, but right idea, just couldn't get it to hit in bounds, and probably a good call by Coach Rogers. Remember, 9-7, 6 to go now for the Raiders. A lot of energy on their side. His team for the Redskins going to have to find a stop here and get it back and go to work on offense.
And it's a tough race here, and you know, it's a battle of wits. Both of these teams deserve to advance to Saturday to face the New Bremen Cardinals, but that can't be the case. The Shelby County Co-League champions duking it out in this race to 15. And Kendall Monin, the libero, her and Ashley Scott, her cousin, are the lone seniors on this team. They've faced Larming twice in this regional, have lost to them before, hoping to make it a 3rd time a charm. Serve goes up to Jada Drees, and her kill attack is long. The Raiders are up 10-7.
Redskins got what they needed. A good first touch, got into offense. The attack was strong, just carried along. So the timeout didn't give the Redskins what they need, so they're going to have to buckle down here and try to get a stop on their own. 1 timeout left, though, for Coach Rogers.
Kendall Monin, a dicey kill attempt there off the blocks. The Redskins reset. Heitkamp will call Jada Drees' number, and into the net again. Jada Drees, it's 11-7 Raider lead.
Good job defensively by the Raiders. They got their hands on a number of attacks again, and up by 4 with 4 to go.
Kendall Monin trying to inch her team closer to a berth on Saturday. She lets it fly from the back line. Maurer gonna call Jaden Putoff's number this time off the blocks, and a Redskin point and a break needed.
Well, they get one. It took a couple serves, if you will, to finally get a stop following the Coach Rogers timeout, but Putoff comes up with a big kill, her first of game number 5, and her 5th on the night.
Ava Grudich in the serve. Mackenzie Holscher in the front row. That's big for Larmie. Heitkamp gonna have to go to Grudich, who hits it flat-footed. Raiders set it up. CC Borchers over the block. Raiders reset. They're gonna have to go to Borchers again, and she hits a laser. And the Raiders are up 12-8 on Fort Larmie.
And Borchers, her second kill, and had to battle with Holscher there a couple times. Holscher blocked it and pushed it back almost to an opening. I believe it was Kendall Monin that ran it down, kept the volley alive. And then Borchers actually wins it with her second kill of game 5.
And Coach Rogers wants a timeout again. We'll keep it here. Mackenzie Holscher's in the front row for Larmie, Jeff. I look at that. That's a big opportunity there if you're a Redskin fan. Holscher has been virtually unstoppable tonight, especially on that patented slide play.
She has been very active, and she's also a very good blocker, so you like You like it when she's in the front row because she brings so much defense and offense to your team, but the Raiders will try to keep her off balance, set different hitters, force her to chase side to side, and hopefully the Raiders' case, they can get good attacks around her hands in their hitting window. Whether or not it's been a battle here, give credit to the Raiders. They've, after winning 1 and 2, losing 3 and 4, you felt like Fort Loramie had a lot of momentum, but the Raiders got off to a good start, and they kind of just keep building on that here in the decisive Game 5.
Simone put off to serve. Holscher, ball's picked up. It goes back over to the Redskins, and they're going to give it to Jaden Putoff off the block. Well played by the Raiders. They're fortunate that one didn't drop. Borcher's on the change-up play, doesn't get it. Holscher in the middle, off the blocks.
Good job getting touches on the net and keep it alive legally without getting a double hit.
Mauer to Holscher on the slide, kept alive by the Raiders.
Wow. And luckily, those two didn't run into each other.
Holscher wasn't going to be denied again, and she puts that one away. She is just too good.
What a effort. And the two Raider girls crisscrossed in the back row. You're looking at damages if they collide, but they slid by each other, kept it alive, and ultimately, though, it was Holscher with a big kill and a big swing.
Jada Dries trying to inch her team back in. Well handled by Kendall Monand, her sister Maya Monand, her cousin Ashley Scott rolls across the tape, and it's going to have to go to Jada Dries in the back row, and that flies long. The Raiders up 13-9.
Boy, give an asterisk to that play. Ashley Scott, her soft finesse hit, caught the tape, and it was a 50-50 ball, and she got it over, and then ultimately resulted in a Redskin attack error.
Maya Monand, 2 kills in set 5. Will let it fly from the back line. Knuckleball serve, picked up well by Grudich. Jaden Putoff, and that flies long. 14-9 Raiders.
Match point. Redskins have committed 5 attack errors here in this decisive Game 5, having trouble finding pay dirt. Now their backs are against the wall. Match point serving.
Redskins gonna need 5 points in a row. Mon goes outside, Putoff, hits it flat-footed. Raiders in system here. They're gonna call Scott's number. Off the block. They go Holscher, middle. And that finds the back line. Easy does it, Mackenzie Holscher.
And I mentioned that earlier, they've been utilizing or attacking that open area that's been exposed, if you will. Right now, though, Redskins got to continue to stay error-free volleyball here for at least 4 more to force overtime.
Jaden Putoff, the senior, with a big serve. Dug out. Maya Monand, good opportunity for the Redskins. And it falls in the back line. And the Russia Raiders have beat the Fort Loramie Redskins and advance to the regional finals on Saturday, 15-10. We'll head to commercial break. Wrap up with the final stats here next on NKTelco Sports.
Hey Minster, this is Nate Henry with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your existing cable TV, internet, and phone service.
Hey Botkins, I'm Brett Gershner with NKTelco, and we are here for you and to help you operate your business network.
Hey Maria Stein, I'm Ken with NKTelco, and we are here for you with Hometown Pride.
Hi Rishi, I'm Tim Metzger, and we are here for you for your installation of your telephone, cable TV, and internet.
Contact NKTelco at 1-888-NKTelco.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We're certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
Here's the thing. If you're the kind of guy who eats, sleeps, and breathes farming, who gets up at dawn, determined to get the best crop and the best yield, why surrender to the mercy of the water table? Cy Schwiedemann Incorporated can lower your water table to an average of 2 to 3 feet below the surface, allowing you to grow stronger, healthier plants that root deeper, that are more resilient to the elements, that enable longer growing seasons, and can produce higher results in the fields and in your pocket. Trust CSI, your drainage experts since 1946.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler, with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community, with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
At Home and Interiors, our team loves to design beautiful yet cost-effective projects. From sleek and simple to elaborate and detailed, we customize to fit your tastes and budget with free interior design and color coordination. Visit our 5,000 square foot kitchen design center and bring your next project to life. Full custom kitchen and bath cabinets are built right here in New Bremen. Home and Interiors, your vision designed for your budget.
Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center offers a family-friendly environment with a personalized approach to reduce pain, restore function, and improve mobility. Dr. Christopher Stuckey specializes in reconstructive foot and ankle surgery, diabetic foot care, trauma including fractures and sports injuries, along with bunions, hammer toes, and ingrown toenails. Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center has offices located in St. Mary's and Salina. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-394-8664.
Victory Machine and Fab is your true one-stop shop, serving Shelby County and surrounding areas. The Victory team is made up of over 45 industry professionals, specializing in the trades offered by our 3 divisions: custom metal fabrication, precision machining, and millwright rigging. Millwrights and ironworkers offer 24/7 emergency response for maintenance support. And our fabrication and machine shops can respond 24 hours a day to keep your plant running. Call us today to see how we can help streamline your project.
And we're back here at Northmont High School here in the Thunderdome on this Grand Lake Health Systems production of NKTelco Sports. And it was a battle. It was a barn burner here at the Thunderdome. The Raiders taking 5 sets, 25-21, 25-13, 19-25, 18-25, and 15-10 in the decisive 5th set. Here with our cab report and our stats, Mr. Jeff Hinchin.
What a battle it was, and unfortunately someone's gone home, but the winner of the Raiders and the team that didn't win tonight were the Redskins. And there you see the battles. Fort Laramie wins the kill battle 66-56. Rushi a little bit better with the serving aces 7-4, and the Redskins 3 more termination blocks 8-5. But maybe there's your cab report, but maybe the telling story of it was the total errors committed. If you add that factor into the match, Fort Laramie committed 33 errors total, whether it be hitting, serving, or unforced. 33 for the Redskins, just 25 for the Raiders. So there's another difference of 8 points or so. In the game, this match wasn't split up between too many of those points. So job well done by both teams. Congratulations to the Raiders. Congratulations also to the Fort Laramie Redskins. A great season, co-champs of the Shelby County Athletic League, and they were part of this performance tonight that was really entertaining. Volleyball at a very high level was played tonight here at Northmont.
Yeah, and it was in just a battle. And beginning of the season, Coach Watkins talked about how he was proud of his team, that he pushed Laramie to 4 sets, and he said he thought they could compete in this Northmont Regional, and they get a huge victory over here at Fort Laramie. And it was led by our player of the game, Ashley Scott.
Kate Sherman,
my bad.
Ashley could have won it, but she played well as well. Kate Sherman, a sophomore, 20 kills on the night, 4 blocks for termination points, and just continued to hammer the ball well. She played well tonight, and she is our player of the game, sponsored by NKTelco Sports. Her, along with her teammates, we mentioned Ashley Scott, also a fine game with 20 kills as well, and 2 service aces, 5 kills apiece from Bailey Pullman and CC Borchers, and 3 from Carly Scott. Their total of 56 for Fort Laramie. Kenzie Holscher finishes her career as a Redskin. What a fine career it was. She had 30 kills on the night. Jade Adries, 15 kills. Hannah Ratterman, 11 and 5 apiece from Jaden Putoff and Summer Hoying for Coach Rogers' team. Congratulations again to Coach Rogers. I know it's going to hurt tonight, but your team had a great season and job well done. Congratulations to Coach Watkins. Super job, obviously, to beat the Redskins tonight and advance to your regional finals.
And that'll do it for us here tonight. And we'll be back here, Jeff, you and I, Saturday here to see Russia face New Bremen here for the right to go to the state tournament at Vandalia Butler High School. So we'd like to thank our crew here tonight. We'd like to thank our director, Scott Robinson, assisted by Bryce Hamrick. On camera, Mark Fissel. For Jeff Hinchin, I'm Brandon Coverman. Wishing everyone a good night, everybody.